Hey everyone, Amanda Farley here. Super excited to do this training. This is one of my favorite trainings. It's all about team building, not just for us, but to bless others too. And it's about how we can ask everyone to join our team, right? I think the statistic is 51% of people watching you want to do what you're doing. But if we don't ask them, then they will never come to us and say, hey, I want to join your team. So with that being said, I want to give you kind of like a little rundown of my why and how I've gotten to where I am. And hopefully it inspires you to start team building and growing your team because there's so much potential at your fingertips right now. So when I first joined Norwex, I was in it just for the discount, just for the fun of it. We called it our extra spending money, so it was our fun money. And I never really took it serious. I just kind of did my own thing. I didn't do trainings. I just kind of wung it. That's Amanda word. My husband would laugh hearing me say a word that's not real, but we'll just go through this. So anyway, so with that being said, I earned a free trip to Panama. That was my first free trip. And I thought it was just going to be a vacation. I didn't want bothered. I didn't want to talk to anyone. I just wanted my husband and I to enjoy this vacation that we earned, right? So we get on the plane, and if you heard me speak at National Conference, and this probably sounds familiar to you, we get on the plane and these wonderful women start talking to us. And they are going, who are you? What's your title? How many team members do you have? And they're asking me all these questions. And I had no idea what they were asking me. And I thought, oh goodness, should I know this? Well, a few minutes into our conversation, I realized that one of them was a red jacket. And to me, red jackets are like famous, right? And I was like, oh, a red jacket right beside me? Oh my gosh, what do I do? So I started taking notes. I wrote down everything they said. When the plane landed, we actually looked at my statistics, all of my stats on there. We saw that I wasn't paid at title. So I promoted to team coordinator and sales leader without even knowing what that meant, I had no idea what it was. Okay, let's just be frank with it. I had no idea. So these women broke it down for me, and they helped me see that, oh my goodness, I'm not paid a title, which means I'm not going to get my leadership commission, that, the check that I'm looking for. So they said, hey, we need to kind of focus a little bit more on team building. And that's going to happen when you have more bookings, right? So I needed to have more bookings on my calendar so that I could get in front of more people and offer this opportunity. So before this trip, if someone wanted to join my team, I had these blinders on. We're going to call them my 35% sales blinders, right? And I thought that the only potential with Norwex was to sell so that you made 35% because that seems awesome, right? Cool. So I had a couple thousand in sales every month, and that 35% was cool to have fun money. Then when I went on this trip, I transitioned and I saw the actual potential that Norwex has, that each of us have an opportunity to earn. With that being said, before I left Panama, I made it a goal right then and there for non-negotiable. I am going to have a non-negotiable every month. I am going to team build every single month. And before I left Panama, I was paid at title. And we looked at my leadership commission the month before, and it was $100. And to me, that $100, awesome. Like I went and, I could do whatever I wanted with that $100. So then let's fast forward. So in Panama, which was February of 2018, I was paid at my sales leader title for the first time because I was about to lose it. I was going to go back to team coordinator. So then in June, because remember, I finally was intentional with my business and team building. So in June of 2018, I promoted to ESL. And again, I was still intentional with my business. We promoted to Red Jacket in September of 2018. And we just promoted to this black scarf back here to vice president in April of 2020. So we have been intentionally growing our teams. Anyone that is on my team, any of my downlines, we've been intentional with asking everyone. And here's my reason. Because before Panama, if anyone tried to join my team, I had those 35% sales blinders on, right? And I thought, oh my goodness, if they join my team, I don't get that 35% commission. I'm only going to get 5%. Let me just tell you something right now. That thinking is flawed. Take those 35% sales blinders off, because 5% is always bigger than 35%. And I can promise you, and what I'm about to tell you will probably change your mind. So before Panama, my leadership check, remember I said, was $100. When I promoted to red, just, shy of 8 months later, my leadership commission was $5,100. That's a huge jump, right? That's incredible, because I set my intention to team build and grow my team and have recruits every single month, right? Did you know that there is something out there? Because before this, I had no idea. There is an extra bonus on top of all of this. A bonus on top of a bonus? Oh my gosh. Okay, it just gets better. You ready for this? So Norwex is also giving you an opportunity, right? We all have this opportunity. So once you promote to sales leader, right? So you have at least 5 personal and then 5 downline, and they can be downline or personal, but you have to have at least those 5. You promote that month, right? You now have access to what we call BBB, that is Business Builder Bonus. That is a bonus that you can get every single month. And I'm going to share something with you, and then I'm going to tell you at the end how much I made. I was number 1 in BBB earnings last fiscal year, and I will tell you in just a second because I think it's super awesome. Okay, are you ready for this? I didn't know what BBB was until Panama, and they shared with me that I could get a bonus on top of a bonus. So here is what we, as the Farley family, here's what we do as a family. We are affiliated with a women's ministries locally to us, as well as women's shelters. We are affiliated with some foster care organizations local to our community. So this extra fun money, right, that I could do anything with, my BBB is a game changer, because that is how we make donations generously throughout the entire year. And they go to these organizations that I listed to you. So with that being said, it clicked in my mind. Now, you may not be giving to others. You may have college debt that you want to pay off. You may want a trampoline for your kids. You may want an in-ground pool, right? By springtime, that is our goal. We have it in the works. You may have medical bills. You may want to retire. Whatever your why is, chime in right now. This is what you're going to want to hear, okay? So we use this BBB as our donations. So with that being said, BBB, it triggered in my mind, oh gosh, I have to get that, because if I get that every month, then I am blessing not only the people that are joining my team and partnering with me, but I am blessing my community. I am blessing these single moms, with whatever the case may be for them. But we are blessing all of these people. Foster care organization. We are collecting donations for pillows, pillowcases, and blankets right now. That is awesome. I have the opportunity to give back to others. So in my mind, that's what triggered me and went, aha. That was not a good snap, guys. I can't snap. There we go. Okay, so it triggered my aha moment. And so I'm hoping that something will just be like a light bulb going off for you right now. So when these ladies told me that I could get this BBB, I thought, what the heck's a BBB? How do I do it? How do I make sure that it's my non-negotiable every single month that I continue with Norwex, right? Because if they're going to give me a bonus, I am not letting that money sit on the table for, you know what I mean? And just sit there and go to waste. I want that money. So I am going to share how you can easily hit your BBB, okay? So I'm going to break down what a BBB is, how much I earned last year to be number 1, and then I am going to give you a few little tips and tricks on how I use it. So BBB, remember you're at sales leader, when you have 2 new recruits who engage that same month that they join, you have an opportunity and you unlock 3% bonus on everyone that's on your team personals for the last 12 months. Awesome, right? Awesome sauce, 3% bonus. Now, my non-negotiable every single month, because that doubles with only one more person. So you already have your 2, grab you a 3rd recruit for that month who engages that month, and you unlock a 6% bonus. 6%. They're doubling it for only one more person. 6% bonus. So last year, just my BBB, this is not my leadership commission, this is not my 35% sales commission, just my BBB, I was able to earn, Norwex paid me, over $20,000. Right? There's your light bulb moment. Ding! Okay, now I have your full attention, correct? So with that being said, they gave me, in bonuses, in 1 year, $20,000. Being a former single mother, I, for 4 years, struggled. $20,000, I never, in the history of me working, have ever made $20,000 in a year. That is awesome. So I'm going, oh my gosh, how many people can I bless? So with that said, here are my few tips and tricks that I hope you can get started as well and start asking everyone. So now, before my Panama trip, I didn't ask people, and I actually shied them away from it if they told me that they were interested. Shame on me. Never do that. You want to ask everyone, because what has this done for your family? See all the things that I've already listed? I'm sure some of those were on your list. Imagine if someone kept this opportunity away from you and you weren't making what you make now, and you weren't leaving an impact, and you weren't helping others bring safe products into their homes. That's kind of depressing. So for me, I was kind of sad. I felt really guilty. I had to ask for forgiveness, but then I was like, all right, I'm on the right track. I know what to do. So with that being said, I ask every single person, okay? So when I say ask every single person, of course, I am not saying if a customer buys one time and never uses their stuff, like, don't go out of your way to be like, oh my gosh, I would love to have you on my team, right? But plant your seeds, and if they choose to be on your team, then that's awesome. So just give them a little, here you go, and then see what they do with it from there. Now, I love to get my host involved. My hosts are fantastic, okay? We all have what we call duds, right? And that is someone who doesn't respond to us. They may ghost us, as my 15-year-old says. They may ghost us and not respond to us. We don't know if they're still hosting a party. We don't see them in the group. That is not someone that I would actively ask to partner with me. What does that tell you? So you want to look for people, and a host specifically, because you can see how they're working their party. That's going to show you how they're going to work their business as well. So if a host is ghost, I probably would not ask her on my team. Just going to be honest, I can't do all the work for their business too. So if a host, now I have a bunch of hosts who are using the samples that I send, taking their makeup off on their personal Facebook page, going, holy smokes, my makeup's coming off. Look at these guys. They are going out of their way to invite people. They are going out of their way to post stuff. They are excited about the products. Heck yeah, girlfriend. I am going to be like, hey, Tiffany. Hey, Tiffany. I think you would be a fantastic fit for my team. You are doing everything that I do as a consultant, but I'm getting paid for the work that you're doing. Why don't we partner together, and you could still get your host rewards for your launch party. You can still get points for our choice rewards, right? You can still earn the 35% commission. That's like a bonus to her. You could have a 35% commission on the stuff that you are already going to get. And Tiffany, how about I run your launch party for you? What you think? See, that's pretty cool, right? I am able to offer the opportunity to her, and she is able to, in return, say, you know, Amanda, it's not something that I'm interested in right now. Ooh, what did I hear? Not right now, right? No, not right now. Potentially in the future. And I find a lot of hosts swing back around and randomly message me and say that they are ready now. With that said, if she says no, not right now, whatever she's saying, oh, I don't have the time. Hey, Tiffany, you know what I love about Norwex? The flexibility. I make my own schedule. I work when I want to, and I don't when I don't want to. And that means faith, family, friends, hobbies, and then Norwex. Norwex fills in my little spaces when I have time to work my business. And so where could you find an hour a week to do a quick Facebook party? So I will keep going and engaging with her. If she gives me 2 or 3 no's, I will back away and I'll say, okay, let's just keep this as your regular party. You'll get the hostess rewards and you can think about it in the future. But if Tiffany tells me, yes, Amanda, I would love to. Can I have some more details on that? Absolutely, my friend. So then I'm going to give her details. Same thing with customers. I have not necessarily in the Facebook parties do I have a lot of people joining my team, but it's from me sprinkling the seeds in everywhere I go. So it starts with right there for my host. I also included in my follow-up. I want to know, would they like to host a party because their wish list is too long? We can earn it deeply discounted or potentially all free. Or do they want 7 of everything? Why don't you join my team? You can have the whole catalog at a 35% discount. Ding! That's my follow-up, right? So I'm still planting those seeds. Within the party, I am going to do Ask Me About My Job. A lot of people are curious but don't want to ask. So if 51% of my audience is thinking, oh, I could totally do what Amanda does. You sure can, and you could probably do it better than Amanda. I want to make sure that I'm having them ask questions. So what I look for is someone, asking really good questions or being really attentive with the answers that I am providing. And if they ask me, how much do you make? I am not going to say, oh, I make, I'll give you an example. I make $5,100 just for my leadership. I am not going to say that. What I am going to say is I'm going to be generic. I'm going to say, you know what, Jennifer? The average Norwex party is $550. So most consultants bring home $210 per party. Woo, right? So then they're like, wow, I could do this party that like Amanda's doing and make $210 every time I party? Count me in, right? So grab their interest. So within the party, I also go live. I showcase, you can see my mop behind me because I just did it. I showcase the standard starter kit and I talk about the gold package upgrade. So I want to present it to you maybe this way and hopefully it helps. Again, bear in mind, this is my verbiage and it's kind of off the cuff right now. So it's not word for word verbatim, but make sure you make it your own because I am quite quirky. That doesn't work for everyone, and I am a little bolder than some people, but that's because the personal growth I've had with Norwex. So I say something, whether it's Tiffany, my host wanting to join, whether it's Jennifer that is going to be, a customer, she was a guest on a party, I present it this way to them. And I say, hey, Tiffany, Norwex has 2 options when signing up. Gold upgrade is my jam. And I actually do say that. I told you it's that quirk in there. And I say the first option that you have is going with the standard starter kit. It comes with the mop and the Safe Haven 5 products in it, along with some other goodies. And then I break it down to them. Norwex gives that to you as kind of a loan. They say, hey, Tiffany, here's your loan. When you hit $1,000 in sales in the first 30 days, this is yours at no cost. At no cost. It sounds better than free, right? And they have to pay shipping. So that's still $9.99. So technically it's not free. So at no cost. If you miss that qualification, they actually increase it to 90 days and $2,000 in sales. And again, your kit is for you at no cost. The second option, remember, this is my favorite. is the gold package upgrade. Norwex gives you X, Y, and Z. I throw a graphic in there so they can see it. And I say, you're almost halfway towards your qualification, and you get a bonus package of goodies that you can share with friends and family. That's going to increase your sales, your bookings, and potentially anyone joining your team. This sounds awesome as I'm saying it. I would probably join my team too. So I send that to them and I say, you're already halfway there with the sales. So if we have an average launch party, what that means is you hit your qualification and you get that standard starter kit at no cost. How about I help with your launch party? Question mark. What day works best for you? And I give them 2 days. Here is the kicker, and once they come back to me, I will share about 9.5 out of 10 of everyone that joins my team goes with the gold package upgrade. Again, it is my jam. It is what I talk about. If you're only presenting the standard starter kit, you are missing out, my friend, on a lot of potential for yourself and a lot of potential for them. Not only when they go gold, are you getting a shopping spree? I think it's $50, maybe $25. Not only are you getting that, they're getting their bonus package. And when they hit their qualification, you're pretty much handing it to them. You're going to run their launch party. They're going to get this, that, and the other. They are probably going to make their money back with their launch party to pay for the gold package upgrade, right? So with that being said, when they qualify, you get a $300 shopping spree. Yeah, you want to help them qualify. You want to run their launch party. The shopping sprees are incredible. If you can see all of this behind me, there are 4 shelves completely stocked full from top to bottom. And that is mainly from shopping sprees, that except for the new products. But that is mainly from shopping sprees because I use them so that I have stuff to give away. Okay. And this increases my sales, increases my bookings. And of course, I have those freebies to give out to any of the team members that are joining my team. I can offer them a free gift and send it to them as a thank you for joining my team. So these shopping sprees are super important. You also get, when they qualify, right? You also get bonus points for the trip. Free trip on top of all of this? Heck yeah, Norwex. This is by far my most favorite company I have ever heard of in the history of companies being out there. So you get all of this, they get all of this, you're helping each other. With that said, the way I use, I'll do your launch party for you. Some of the people, like the Tiffany that I gave you an example, she would be my host. She's already on my calendar. We already have a booking for her. I'm going to keep it the same night, and I'm going to keep it with my multi-host party. That is such a total win. So not only is Tiffany seeing a party layout, so she's seeing it as a host and customer point of view, she is also seeing it as now a consultant point of view, how I am posting and how she can use my layout if she wants to for her upcoming parties that she gets the bookings from this. How cool is that? So if it's a customer and a customer is joining, I say, hey, Jennifer, I have whatever, give her 2 days, and which works best for you? Those are 2 days that I am actually partying that month, and I am going to put her in that multi-host party. It is no additional work for me, and she is benefiting. I am helping bless her and her family, but in return, Norwex is saying, hey, Amanda, you're doing a fantastic job. Here's some more shopping spree money, and here's some more points so that you can be a top trip earner because my husband wants to have a butler and a suite. So do you know what I mean? It's not about me. It's about who can I serve and who can I bless. And when you change that mindset of who can you bless and how it's going to benefit them instead of always being like, oh, I want this, and so forth, your whole business will shift gears and you're going to see it just take off. So I have notes. Give me 1 second. I want to make sure that I hit everything. Okay, so with all of this that you've heard, a little bit about us. The money that we're earning from Norwex has not only helped us donate and provide to others and bless others and serve where we are being led, but this has also benefited us. So this, and I wish I could give you a tour of my new house. We built and designed our new house to fit both my husband and myself because he works from home also. If you ask me what he does, I apologize. I really don't know. He does testing on connectors and parts and for military stuff and hospital stuff and whatever he does. So anyway, he is at home. He needs an office where it is quiet. And the kids aren't going to, he's not going to hear them all day long. I also needed an actual office. I was working out of the playroom for the 4.5 years that I was with Norwex before we just moved in here. So with that said, we paid for the additional upgrades that we wanted with our Norwex money. We were able to design our house that fits our family perfectly. And I can't tell you, we designed the house before everything went chaotic. And with that, the kids are now home and I am homeschooling all 3 of them. And so we are able to homeschool. We have quiet places for everyone to homeschool. My husband can do his job. I can work in my office. It all flows perfectly for us. We are also doing an in-ground pool. Like I said, that is on my vision board. It's one of my whys. And the reason we want that is because we want to be home. We want to spend time with each other. And we want to spend time with our kids. That's what we want to do. We don't want to be out doing all kinds of stuff and missing them growing up. So when we have a pool in our backyard, we won't have to go anywhere. We have fun playing games and we can go out to our pool and do our schoolwork and I can run my business from my pool. How awesome. So Norwex is able to give us this opportunity to give back, to, treat ourselves. We have food allergies. We are gluten-free, dairy-free. We have to be completely organic, non-GMO. And so Norwex is providing this income. I mean, I'm working, but Norwex is giving us the opportunity with this income to buy the gluten-free and dairy-free and organic non-GMO. And I don't have to worry about not being able to afford any of our other bills, So this is such an incredible opportunity. And if anything I said was like an aha moment, I'm really hoping that it touched so many of you. And I really am hoping that you take this seriously and have fun with it. Be intentional with your business. What is it that you are working for? What do you want out of this? Because whatever your goals are, whatever your why is, that's going to keep you working. It's going to get you up in the morning and get you excited. I am excited every single day. I want to see what messages I have come through. I want to see what orders I have come through. I want to see what team members have engaged and, everything. I want to look at all of that. I am so excited to do demos, especially in my new house. Did you know how much dust is in a new house? It's crazy, but it's giving me fantastic demos to do on my VIP page, which is getting me sales and bookings. So I'll take it. But you need to have this excitement. If you are going, why am I doing this? You need to find your why. You need to figure that out and you need to be intentional with your business. Do you want really high sales? Do you want a huge, ginormous team? Do you want to promote? Do you want more bookings? Like, what do you actually want? And then break it down into smaller goals so that you can crush them and keep your business moving forward. And we all hear no's. We all, get discouraged from time to time. But the difference between those that are further and those that aren't is that we hear more no's than those that don't. And so in order to hear more no's, you have to put yourself out there and ask everyone, do they want to book? Do they, want to book and host a party? Do they want to try your Norwex samples? Do they want to join your team and make an impact for their family? And so just offer the opportunity to everyone, I think you're going to see a huge difference in your business once you're intentional and you have those goals actually written down. I love writing them down. It helps me crush it even more. So I hope you took something from that today. I am so honored and blessed to be with you. And I know that there are a bunch of rock stars out there that are ready to kick their business up a notch. Are you with me, girls? And guys, I have guys on my team too. You with me? I'll see you soon.